All right, so I guess better late than never. We are talking 6 cents. Last day of the month, February 2022. This is the 6 cents monthly subscription. We got our box. I know they were dealing with all kinds of shipping delays, so I have to forgive them for that. But guys, we are excited. This is the 6 cents monthly box. We are going to take it inside, show you what they sent us, and I want to say thank you. Thank you in advance for each and every one of you for stopping by. We are closing in on the 6,000 subscriber mark, so make sure you guys hit those like buttons, share this with your friends and family, and if you are new to our channel, subscribe. We're going to go inside, we're going to crack this box open, we're going to show you what they sent us this month, and guys, thanks again. Stick with us. I'll tell you all about it. This video is intended for all ages. All right, everybody. So here we go. This is the February of 2022 monthly subscription from 6 Cents Fishing. I think 6 Cents Fishing is hands down the best monthly subscription you can sign up for. I think they do the best at putting together their gear. Yes, you can sometimes get lucky and find some of their gear on sale, especially if you look at places like Academy. You can get some deals there. You want to buy some of the best hooks. They even carry their hooks at Walmart. But this right here, I'm getting ready to fish my first kayak fishing tournament, my first in-person kayak tournament. Fished a couple online ones last year, just getting a feel for things. Never did any good. Never even caught my limit for any one of those tournaments I've done. But this is my first in-person tournament. We're going to be fishing Lake Hartwell on the Georgia-South Carolina border. And that will be the first weekend in April. So wish me luck. And I'm excited. And being it's the beginning of spring, we got the spawn coming and it's a huge lake. I'm excited. I'm hoping we have some square bills, some lipless, maybe some swim jigs. Things like that are going to be huge here in the spawn. As the spawn gets ready to get kicked off, those things just allow you to work shallow, really cover water, and just catch fish. First off, let's see what we got. Oh, right off the bat, we got a couple of those. So that's perfect. And we got ourselves some plastic. Let's get that out there too. All right, first off, Divine Swim Jig. Boom, 3/8 ounce and sexified shad. Now these are really nice. That Chartreuse, right now that kind of color is going to be money because this, the shad pattern fishes are the shad pattern baits fish really, really well. And when you add some little chartreuse, little pop like that, it just helps with the darker days and just catching the fish's attention. The fish, the way they're, imagine you don't see this in front of you. Your eyes are over here on the side of your friggin' head. It's so weird. So that was the first one. Boom. Love their swim jigs. You can go over and pick up, I'll put the link down below. I bought them on Tackle Warehouse. I found these blades to make your own jig. You make basically the world's best chatterbait by putting it on a 6 cent, by putting it on a 6 cents jig. And they're just bladed jigs. They're blades that you put on the front of your jig and turns any jig into a bladed jig. Boom, very cool. Next, we got a 3-pack of the Divine Jig Heads. Very cool, very cool. 3/8 ounce, 5/0 hook. Got the screw lock technology in live shad. Now the good thing about these is if you fish rivers like I do, you have a good chance of hooking up or getting wrapped up and losing it in cover. These right there aren't going to break your bank as much as these because these are a little pricier. These are about $4 or $5, as opposed to these are about $6, $7 for a 3-pack, maybe more. Don't quote my prices. So then they threw in a pack of boom Chartreuse Flash 3.8-inch Divine Swim Jigs. These are the paddle tails. These things are awesome. Especially you can throw these weightless. Throw these up on the bank, and I mean, not just throw them on the bank like on the dirt, but throw them up shallow and reel them back. Work them around boat docks, things like that. These things work really, really well for that. Throughout the fall, swim baits, things like that, these kind of paddle tail swim baits, the plastic flukes, things like that work really, really well here in Georgia, and I'm sure they do most places. You can work them a little slower. You got the ones that float, and you got some that don't. And then sometimes, you know, having the whale tail, like the whale version, where it's not a paddle tail, where it's just got a little less action. It's not as twitchy. That helps out too. So, all right, start off with, we got ourselves a diving crankbait. We got ourselves a Curve 55 in Black Magic. I know that color because I like it. Yes, it is. And this is a 5 to 9 foot, 3/8 ounce diving crankbait. Now, for me, when I'm throwing in diving crankbaits, I like to throw them on lighter line, you know, 8 to 10 pound fluoro. And it seems to help me get those down there, especially when you're using a slower reel, 6/4 to 1 in that area. It makes it that much easier for me. But it helps me because you don't have that added weight trying to pull the weight back up, the lure back up. The faster the reel, if you haven't seen any of my rod reviews, faster the reel, the faster reels are more pulling them up than allowing the bill on the front of the crankbait to pull it down. So, next, we got ourselves, boom, that's awesome, Crush Mini 25X in boiled crawfish. That's a square billed crankbait. That right there is going to be awesome here in the spring. You could probably take that up this weekend, throw this around, throw it up shallow, throw it around boat docks, things like that, and this thing's going to catch fish. These things are great. They're a lot of fun. The square-billed crankbaits, the lipless crankbaits, those were the first things I really got into from 6 Cents, and now I just keep building my tackle arsenal. Next, that's funny, Snatch 70X lipless crankbait in Coontail Craw. It's like a brown and gold. See that? Sorry, I would take them out, but every time I do, I end up making a mess and they end up stuck in something. Also, we got lights over here that are too bright, and they're really going to make it where you can't really tell what they are. But these work really, really well, whether you like the yo-yo where you let it fall to the bottom or you just work it across. Work really, really well. And that color, I don't know if I've tried that color. It's got that brown with the bright spots on the bottom with the gold. That's pretty cool. Like I said, we got ourselves a black bait bag. And then we've got one more. We've got a Crush 50X in the OG. And that is another square bill. Now, the good thing about these, between this and those flat-sided square bills that they make, the Crush, I think they're called the 70X, those are really good. I caught my biggest fish last year on one of the flat-sided square bills. But that is nice. I like that color. The OG is like a, shad pattern. The shad patterns do really well. The reds, the oranges, those are going to do really well here in the spring, pretty much year-round. I went where if I wasn't throwing red, I wasn't catching fish during the summer last year when it warmed up. It was just crazy. So, as you see, another great month from 6 Cents. Like I said, better late than never. I'm glad it's here. That would be the only thing I wish they gave us an option, allowed us to pay extra. I would pay a couple dollars more to have them ship it with somebody other than FedEx. But still a great box. If you're looking at picking up a 6 Cents box and trying it out, getting subscribed to the SAC, I'll put a link down below. Now, I don't have a promo code, but the codes I'm going to give you down below are going to support Milliken channel. It's MF10. I guess that almost works out for me. That would almost work out for me. Instead of it being Milliken Fishing, my initials are MF. But MF10. And then Justin Royal, who is a great guy, fishes like a monster. His are JR10. You can use either one of those codes, save yourself 10% on your order, and just, it's awesome. It'll help basically, if you're over $50, the shipping's free, or it might be 75, I can't remember. But to go on there and order something and spend only spend $50, you're going to be hard pressed. They always have such great stuff on there, especially check out their sale page. That's where I go. I just got an order, and I don't know if the person that they have shipping their stuff is an engineer, but I ordered 8 axle swim jigs, and then I ordered like 4 lipless crankbaits and 4 square-billed crankbaits and 2 t-shirts. And they were all in this one small box, and I cannot believe someone got them in there. So whoever you guys use, give that person a raise. They did a great job packing that stuff, because the box There was no other space in that box for anything. That box literally could not have fit. I was surprised it had air in that box. I mean, they were so tightly packed. When I picked it up, like this one, when you pick it up, you shook it, you could hear it. That one, nothing. It was just stuffed. It was impressive. So go down, check them out. I'll put a link down below to 6 Cents. And guys, make sure you get out there and try some of this out. Pick up some of these baits, take them out, throw them around, catch some fish. And I promise you, if you take somebody out and get them onto a bait with one of these, hook into something big, they'll be fishing the rest of their lives. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Hope you have a great week. Make sure you take time this week to get out there. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy nature. Be prepared. Stay safe. God bless, guys. We'll see you soon.